What's crack-a-lackin'? Welcome in to My Mind is a Weapon Fantasy Football Show.
Welcome into episode 118, everybody. I am your host, Sleazeball. Today's episode is going to be my Week 8 Smash Start plays. So these are going to be 8 players, 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends that are ranked outside the top 10. So I'm not going to give you a smash start on a superstar player, right? That's not my style in this video. Then these players, if you have comments about these players, most likely I am going to say start these players over the other. I'm going to give you a breakdown of matchups, defense, statistics, exactly why I like these players to smash this week. Before we head into it, guys, make sure you smash that like. Make sure you hit that subscription. Turn that bell on. It helps me out a ton, guys. I will be live today at 5 p.m. Eastern as well. So if you guys want to hop in there, I'll be covering all your questions for Week 8 start, sit, show. And I'll be going over some drafters drafts. I'll do some splash drafts, some second half best ball drafts as well, guys. And again, I cannot thank you guys for all the support. And let's dive into these players that are going to ball out in Week 8. Starting off with the QB position, one of my absolute smash plays this week that used to be starting into your lineup with confidence 100% is the rookie Caleb Williams. So coming off the bye in Week 7, the previous weeks before that, he had Carolina and Jacksonville. 2 easy matchups, yes, but that's what you need as a rookie quarterback to get it going. Averaging 26 points in the past 2 games he's played. He's thrown 6 touchdown passes, averaging 3 touchdowns a game and only 1 pick. So he's cleaned that up as well. And he's even getting some rushing work as well. So in the past 2 games, he's averaging 40 yards rushing, which is what you want in fantasy football. Currently on the season, he's QB 19, so outside the top 10 overall. Passing yards, 1,317, 9 passing TDs, the picks, 5. Those were all early in the season. Good to see those are cleaned up. 169 yards rushing on the season, which you got to love there as well. Now, why you got to like this matchup so well versus the Commanders is not only that they're coming out the bye and the defense is getting healthy, the Commanders may not have JD5 out there as well. So opportunities are going to be more and more and more here. And versus the quarterback on the season, the Commanders are giving up 16 points a game, ranking 18th. They rank 18th in the red zone as well. They allow 212 passing yards to the quarterback position, which is bottom 15 in the NFL. And then when you look at having the weapons that he has, coming fresh off a bye, so you're going to have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet, and the Commanders versus the wide receiver guys ranked 27th on the season, giving up 23.4 points. They rank 29th in the red zone. They cannot stop the wide receiver position, so the touchdown upside is going to be very high. And they give up 150 yards alone just to the wide receiver position. And you have to think of it like this Bears defense is one of the best defenses. You're going to have possibly Marcus Mariota out there. This could be an absolute blowout game here for the Bears, which could hurt Caleb down the fourth quarter stretch, if they're blowing him out. But he's a rookie. That's another plus to having the blowout games is they still want to get reps. They still want to get, see what they have, continue to make the offense better and better, even if it's garbage time. So I have Caleb Williams in for another 20-plus game here, 3 straight, and you should absolutely be smashing him into your lineups this week. The second smash play quarterback for me this week is going to be Matthew Stafford, currently quarterback 28, which is ridiculous for Matt Stafford. The injuries have killed him, so he's outside the top 10 overall. That's what I do for my smash starts. 1,392 pass yards, 3 passing TDs, more interceptions than TDs. Again, these numbers are just inflated because of the injuries that have happened to Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. Now, rush yards -3. Old man Matt Stafford doesn't get out much running here. So this week, tonight, Thursday night football, biggest game the Rams have. Their season may be on the line tonight. No man under pressure I want more than Matt Stafford. The Vikings blitz at the number 1 rate. Matt Stafford is one of the best quick pass reading quarterbacks against the blitz, probably in the past 15 years. He's probably in the top 10 in that. So that's an amazing stat to have right there as well. And when you look at the Minnesota Vikings, so the Minnesota Vikings give up 15.1 points per game to the quarterback position, so that's 14th. In the red zone, they rank 24th. They give up 285.3 passing yards to the quarterback position on per game basis, which is second worst in the NFL. Now, Cooper Kupp is going to be back out there. There is some speculation that Puka Nacua could be back out there. The Rams are fighting for their season here, guys. And when you look at the Minnesota Vikings versus the wide receiver position alone, they rank 31st, second last, 27.5 points. They rank 28th in the red zone, another 4th last right there. And they give up 203 pass yards a game just to the wide receiver position, which is second worst. And say the trade rumors are true with Cooper Kupp, right? If the Rams lose this game, they better be showcasing him with at least a pepper of like 15 to 17 targets in this game, This is going to be an absolute smash play here for Matt Stafford. The Vikings are good at stopping the run. They are not good at stopping the pass, and I like him for a 20-point game tonight in Thursday Night Football. Heading over to my running backs, my first smash play. Running backs, see the trend here. I had Caleb Williams as quarterback. I am going DeAndre Swift as the running back here. So currently RB16, so outside the top 10 overall for the smash plays. Now, when you're looking at the snap share at the top, obviously they had to buy in week 7, so 68% snap share was his total in week 6. And what did he do with it? Just 21 fantasy points. What did he do the game before that? 21 fantasy points. What did he do the game before that? 29.5 fantasy points. This man was my number 1 buy low player after week 3, and I told you guys to smash it. I hope you did, because it's just going to get better from here. Now you get the Washington Commanders, and like I said, a possible no JD5 in this game. This Bears defense is so good. They're going to get the ball back non-stop, guys. It's ridiculous how good they're. Like, now they're getting Brisker back. Now they're getting Gray back. 2 starters back in the lineup off the bye. Stud players. Going to be an absolute smash play this week. Now, the Commanders versus the running back on the season right now. They rank 19th to give up 18.6 points right there. 22nd in the red zone, 6.8 points they average per game. So if you own Roshan Johnson, like I did in my running back video, he gets the goal line work. Possible, plug and play, flex play there for him. They give up 114 yards on the ground alone to the running back position, which is bottom 5 in the NFL. This is going to be a game. If they have Marcus Mariota out there, I still like him even if JD5 plays. Let's get that, get that out of the way. But if Marcus Mariota is out there, this defense is going to be wrecking that offense, and it's going to be just run, opportunity here for the Bears. And DeAndre Swift, I'm going to call that he pops his 4th 20-point game in a row here, and this is why I loved him as a buy low, and he is going to do it again versus the Washington Commanders this week. My 4th smash player and 2nd running back is going to be the old man Aaron Jones, that I kind of stayed away from because I was worried about the injuries. But man, when this guy is healthy, he is just a goddamn good running back. I know he's heading into age 30. I know he has 5 MCL injuries to his right knee. That's the one thing that scared me away here. But I even had him on a sit-em versus Detroit last week, and he just destroyed him for 20-plus points. So played 72% of the snaps last week, RB11 on the season, so outside the top 10. 85 attempts, 443 yards, 20 receptions, 190 yards to the air. So this man has literally got 600 yards total, or like 630 total on the season, with missing a couple games with injuries here and there. So he could be at the very top if he's out there healthy all the time. Only 3 touchdowns on the season. I expect that number to go up in this game. I like him for an anytime touchdown a lot in this game. Now, you get the Los Angeles Rams, guys. This is just a pot of gold defense that is beat up across the board. So they rank 26th versus the run, getting up 21.3 points. They rank 19th in the red zone, so the touchdown upside is there. They give up 121 yards just to the running back position. That is 3rd worst in the NFL, behind the Commanders and behind the Panthers. So they can't stop the run for anything, guys. And they give up a touchdown rate of 1 a game to the running back. So when you're looking at that number right there, you're already like, oh, this is an easy plug and play Aaron Jones touchdown game here. Yeah, I expect this game to be higher scoring than you think. I mean, Thursday night football games are usually ugly. The over-under's at 48.5. I would take the over if I was a betting man on this game. But this is the Rams, like, do-or-die game here. So going to be interesting on that front. I think I might take the Rams to win this game, but I love Aaron Jones as an absolute smash play this week, and I think he's going to pop 20+. Heading over to wide receivers, my 5th smash player of the week is going to be Cooper Kupp. Yes, the Triple Crown Demon is back, and he's going to be playing tonight, and there's a lot of trade rumors swirling here. So like I said earlier in the video, I have a theory here of if the Rams win this game, they might get Puka Nacua back tonight. I don't think so. I think he'll be back next week. There's a little optimism there. But if he comes back tonight, I like the Rams to win even more. But if they win this game, I think Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua comes back. They fight it out. They play the season, especially with the NFC West standings. The Niners are falling apart. Seattle's a roller coaster up and down. But if they lose this game, I could see the trade become actually real with Cooper Kupp. But I don't really buy it right now. And I think everything depends on tonight. And if you're looking at it that way as well, if they lose this game and they're going to try and trade Cooper Kupp, they should be peppering this man with 15 to 20 targets to boost his value and make him look even better for other teams. Now, currently on the season, wide receiver 71, 52% snap share. That was week 2. That's when he got hurt. That was the last time he was out there. But I mean, if you look at the game before that, he played 100% of snaps. That's what this guy does. He never comes off the field, period. Now, you get the Thursday night football matchup tonight versus the Vikings. Like I said, 48.5 over. Points are going to be flying. And this is the best matchup there is, period, for any wide receiver on the season. The Minnesota Vikings rank 32nd, dead last versus the wide receiver in points per game, giving up 44.5. Now, picture that with Kupp getting 50 targets. They rank 30th on the season, allowing 266 points. They rank 29th in the red zone, allowing 8.4, only worse to Atlanta Falcons and Jacksonville Jaguars. So, I mean, 203 yards to the wide receiver position alone the Vikings allow per game. And Cooper Kupp's over-under is like 69.5 on the gambling sites. Always gamble responsible. That's one of my favorite pick'ems. So if you're here listening, you got a freebie right there. Now, I honestly believe that he's going to get 20 points in this game. I honestly believe he's going to be peppered through the freaking roof in this game. I don't really like any other Ram in this game but Stafford and Cooper Kupp. So I have him as absolute smash lock, my wide receiver 5 on the week, and I think he's going to ball out and the Rams win this game and he stays with Stafford and they ride one more time. Sixth smash player and my second wide receiver is going to be George Pickens, and my goodness, did Russell Wilson unlock this man to a different level that you saw versus the New York Jets last week on Sunday Night Football. So here's what you have to look at. So you look at the 6 previous weeks before, right? 67, 59, 86, 74, 77, 68% snap share. Weren't using him totally right at all besides the game against Indy where it was kind of more of a pass-heavy game. Then he gets the New York Jets. They're even ahead. In the other games, they're behind, and his usage is still down. They're ahead, and he goes up to an 80% snap share, drops 23 points, 9 targets, second highest targeted game of his career, the season, 111 yards, second 100-yard game of the season, 1 touchdown, and this is against a great defense. Yeah, I know that Sauce went out for 1 play, and that's the play they picked on the corner and got the touchdown. I see that, but you saw him beat him down the sideline on a jump ball. You saw him make a bobble deflection play. I've been so high on George Pickens. He just needs the quarterback, and now you have it with Russell Wilson. You get the New York Giants this week, and the New York Giants, guys, currently right now versus the wide receiver position on the season, they rank right in the middle, so 15th. They allow 31 points per game of the position. They rank 17th on the season. They rank 13th in the red zone. So all around, about a top 15 defense all around versus the pass. Give up 133.1 yards as well, which is right around the same thing here. So you're right in the same middle territory here. And when you're looking at touchdown possibilities here, this is what you got to look at. They average 1 touchdown to a wide receiver a game. Who do you think that wide receiver is going to be? Calvin Austin, Roman Wilson, or Van Jefferson? No, I do not. Russell Wilson always targets his 1 wide receiver, and that is George Pickens. So currently wide receiver 22 on the season, so outside the top 10 there as well. 53 targets, 31 receptions, man. Look at that. Look at that difference of just Justin Fields' accuracy kind of bombs for him. 474 yards, negative 10 yards rushing, took a sweep around the side, lost a lot of yards, but you like to see that he at least get some rushing attempts. Got his first touchdown of the season. I expect him to get another touchdown on Monday Night Football. Bright lights. Steelers are at home. They're playing the Giants. Their defense is going to be roaring. Danny Dimes probably his last start as a Giant, and it's going to get really, really ugly. This defense is going to give them the ball so many opportunities this season that's really going to help George Pickens right now, and that's why he was on my buy low. Make sure you, well, I don't even know if you can now, so it's going to be a really, really hefty price to pay now, but this man's schedule, guys, if you have your phone out, you're watching this video, just pull up your app and look at the schedule after the bye. Every single team is almost green all the way to the playoffs. Washington, Baltimore, Cleveland, tough game. Cincinnati, Cleveland, tough game. Philly, Baltimore. You usually think Philly and Baltimore are tough defenses. They are not. They're very bad versus the pass. So this schedule is beautiful all the way for Pickens, and this is why I had him on a buy low, and you should smash him into your lineup this weekend on Monday Night Football. 7th smash player is going to be David Njoku, heading over to the tight end side here, and I had him on a smash play last week. We're going to do it again here this week. So played 82% of the snaps last week in week 7, tight end 20 on the year, so outside the top 10, 29 targets, 20 receptions, 165 yards, and a TD. And guys, now you have Amari Cooper out of town, who is a 25+% target share player. Jerry Jeudy's the wide receiver 1, or it could be Cedric Tillman the way you look at the targets last week, but I think that's going to change with Jameis Winston now, the gunslinger at quarterback. And just look at David Njoku. 23.6 points last week, 14 targets, 10 receptions, 76 yards. This man is an athletic specimen. He is going to be going to the moon and a must-start tight end from here on out, guys. And you get the Baltimore Ravens. Usually when you think of the Baltimore Ravens, you think of a great defense. Versus the tight end, guys, they are ranking 28th, giving up 14 points on average per game to the tight end position right there. Bang, smash play. But in the red zone, they rank 9th. But still, when you have David Njoku's big body, athletic size, I don't really worry about the red zone ranking with him because he's an absolute beast. And on the season, the Ravens give up 76.6 yards per game to the tight end position. And you think that's not high, but it's second worst in the NFL to the Kansas City Chiefs, who give 83.5. And then the teams below that, guys, are like in the 50s and like low 60s. So these teams are a 17 to 23 yard average per game to the tight end position above everyone else. And you're probably going to be playing from behind. Like I said, you have Jameis Winston, the gunslinger, in there. Probably going to be a pass-heavy game because the Ravens are very good at stopping the run. Even though on Monday Night Football, the Bucs kind of got loose, but it was garbage time points there. Man, David Njoku, absolute smash play, possible 20-point ceiling game here again. Last but not least, my number 8 smash player of the week is going to be Keke Coutee. And man, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers just took such a bad Monday Night Football, man. Putting Mike Evans out there, age 31, with the bum hammy. Popped the hammy, grade 2 strain for him. Probably going to be like week 11 is the update, but I think later because he's older. And then you have Chris Godwin in the game late, down 20, playing the garbage time comeback game with 30 seconds left, and he gets a 20-yard catch, and his ankle just gets rolled up on, and his season is now over. And what did you see as soon as that happened? What happened? The offense shifted completely to Keke Coutee. He exploded in the last minute of that game in garbage time with like 4 or 5 catches that absolutely saved his day and gave him a monster 18-point game. He had 10 targets, 8 catches, and popped 100 yards. Now, I know the matchup here. So you're going to get the Atlanta Falcons. The matchup does not look good on paper, right? They're 8th versus the tight end, giving up 8.7 points. 4th in the red zone, 43 yards allowed. So pretty much top 5 to 8 defense all around versus the tight end. But volume is king. The only guy with chemistry really left on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers squad with Baker Mayfield is Keke Coutee. So you're probably going to be playing from behind. You're probably going to get more garbage time. This guy is a 98% snap player for the past 2 years. He is the number 1 most used tight end over the past 2 years, always on the field, so underrated. Now he's going to get a chance to flash his skills. And I truly believe that he's going to be like an 8 to 10 target tight end here till week 11 or 12 or whenever they get it back, or if they make a trade for the Cooper Kupp rumors that I don't think is happening. That could possibly be in play there as well. But I seriously think he's going to be a 10-point play every single week. Smash play this week, even though the matchup is bad, just because you're going to have Jalen McMillan, Sterling Shepard. Yeah, he has the Oklahoma connection with Baker, and Trey Palmer. That these guys are not Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. This is going to be probably led by Keke Coutee. And if he's on your waiver wire, which is crazy to me, I mean, that's kind of a Pokemon league if he is. But if he's out there, you go pick this guy up right now. Because he's not only going to be a great startable tight end for the next 4 to 5 weeks here, he may even give you some trade value down the stretch as well that you could package with something if you already have a good tight end. Thanks for rocking with me today, guys. That is the end of the episode, but if you made it this far, I'm going to give you a bonus player right now. Something I will start doing in my Smash Start videos from here on out, and just thought of it right now in this video. So here is an extra Smash play on top if you guys made it to the end of the video. Javonte Williams is going to destroy the Carolina Panthers, who rank 32nd versus the running back, 32nd in the red zone, and 32nd in yards. Make sure that man is in your lineup. Now, thanks for rocking with me again today, guys. Before we head out, make sure you smash that like, make sure you smash that subscription, turn that bell on. It helps me out a ton. I will be live at 5 p.m. Eastern tonight, doing the whole start sit show, taking all your guys' questions for about 2 hours. Again, I'll also be doing some drafts. I'll do some drafters drafts, splash drafts, second half drafts, look at some pick'ems here. And I might even make a ticket with you guys if you're in the chat, and I do a giveaway if that ticket hits. So I'll probably do a 5-piece 10-banger or 5-piece 8-banger, whatever you guys want. You know, if it hits on the weekend, I'll do a giveaway there as well. And again, guys, I cannot thank you enough for all the support, man. It's been absolutely amazing. And that's it for me today. I'll get my sleeper video tomorrow, but I'll hopefully to see you guys in the live stream. Sleazeball out.